August 10th was an important day for Homes for Our Troops, as they brought the full force of their efforts to bear on an exciting new strategy.
Well, today we've got the Build Brigade going on here in Coventry, Connecticut. We're getting towards the end of the year in a lot of areas where the cold weather is going to start coming in, so we need to get a bunch of these houses tight to the weather so that we don't get slowed down on any of them.
This was to be the new home of Marine Sergeant Brian Johnston, who we met at his groundbreaking ceremony a short while back. Brian lost his right arm and leg in an explosion in Iraq, and mobility and safety were important factors in the design of his home.
It's got widened doorways, widened hallways, very open floor plan so that when he's in a wheelchair he can get around easily. Everything will be accessible to him. The washer and dryer will be right there on the first floor, easy for him to get to. He'll be able to get into his garage through a low threshold doorway so that he can roll his wheelchair over it easily. His master bedroom will have a door right to a deck right off his bedroom, so that way in a safety situation, if there's ever a fire or something, he can get right out of the house onto the deck in the backyard.
The Homes for Our Troops crew came up with the name Build Brigade to describe their new approach to keeping one step ahead of Mother Nature and their quest to get as many new homes built as possible.
We got together enough people to where we could come in from a foundation, get the whole frame done. We're going to start roofing it as soon as the roof sheathing's on, and while that's going on, we'll be installing windows, and right behind that, we're going to start siding the house. So we'll have a complete weather-tight shell by tonight.
We had a really great framing crew show up today. They're framing this thing out quickly, and we've got some volunteers showing up that are helping, working hand in hand with the skilled labor, and they're doing a really great job. We're a few hours into it, and we've already got walls in the air.
Volunteer carpenter Richard LeBlanc is typical of those who have come to lend a hand. He sought out Homes for Our Troops after seeing a TV news story. He went online to find out more and has made the trip down to Coventry from his home in Massachusetts.
For me, it's if they can go up there and defend us while we're here nice and free, the least I can do if they come back hurt is give a couple of days labor, you know? Least I can do. I didn't serve, so it's the best I can do.
Exactly the same. That's it. It represents what Homes for Our Troops is all about. You can see the outpouring of support here today, and it really reflects on the community. The local community has stepped up along with, coordination through us, and it's really a nice turnout today. Despite the fact that it's raining today, we've got a lot of people out here working hard.
We have a company here today called Dream Builders, and they really do very high-end homes that run in the millions of dollars. But when they were approached about this, they just shut everything down, brought their whole crew here. They knew that time was of the essence. We've got about 30 people working on this job right now, which for a house this size is fairly unusual.
But even with the best of plans and the efforts of so many, Mother Nature chose to intervene and put a temporary halt to the day's progress. But when Saturday dawned bright and dry, the crews were ready, and before the sun fell one more time in Coventry, Connecticut, Brian Johnston's dream of a new home was a lot closer to reality.
People understand that the sacrifice that Brian's made for the country is really important, and it's important for us to show that we want to give back a little bit, and there's just a lot of people here doing that today.